Yes, the most famous daf, maybe Masechtas Niddah.
I was watching live yesterday.
Beautiful. You know, I was watching now. Maybe Avi Kamiansky told me he might be watching on the plane. Who knows?
No one right now.
Okay, because it doesn't register from the planes. So we're gonna get to the sugya. It's a beautiful sugya. Also, I just want to announce that yesterday, believe it or not, the two Mitsubishi air conditioners were already installed in the new base medrash, so that's tremendous news. We start with the air conditioners and we work our way around. We go to the rest after that. The most important thing is the air conditioner.
The next stage is the food machine.
Yeah, exactly.
You got windows? You got windows?
I built my house, my original house in Chicago. I bought a pool table and then I just built a house around that. That was like back in the day. Okay, anyway. We learned in the Mishnah, Yatsa mechutach mesayros. Unfortunately, I really wanted to do a chart for the sugya because it gets a little confusing. We have two points that there's no machlokes in. If a baby comes out and it's a ben kayama, thank you. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'hakol niyeh b'dvaroi. It comes out whole. It comes out head first. And it's alive and well, there's no machlokes. That the halacha is, we said, roiv roishai. Most of it said, if the baby comes out, okay, we'll see. Let's see. Yotza mechutach mesuros. So now, in the halacha of a baby that comes out in pieces, nebach. Omer Rebbe Lozer afilu haroishim ma'im. The roiv is even when the head is there. In other words, we don't count the head. If the baby is in pieces, then what chashivas does the head have? When a baby is whole, then the head is very important. But the baby is not whole. It's only when the head is not there that you need a roiv. So Rabbi Yochanan says, a head, always, regardless of the tragic situation, the head is the main part, and if that comes out, that's considered a birth. Right? So discussing when is halachically a birth considered a birth. So we're going to have a whole baby alive, a whole baby dead, baby in pieces, baby feet first, baby and feet first in pieces. What?
It means as long as it
Yeah.
comes out.
Poiter, it says by me. Poiter, what does it say by you? Ki yolud. Hareu ki yolud. Yeah, right. That's what they say in the Hagoyis V'tziyurim. Says the Gemara, Leimei b'deshmuel k'miflagi. The Omar Shmuel ein haroi poiter bin afalim. We're talking about a case where a woman gives birth to twins in the 7th month, let's say. 7th month, one of the twins is not viable. In other words, it's not going to survive. It's alive, but it's not complete. Its tzura is not complete. It sticks out its head and then pulls its head back out. Its twin is complete and it comes out. Says Shmuel, the fact that the first one stuck its head out is not considered a birth. So the second one is a bachar. Because it's not a viable baby. So so a head is nothing, according to Shmuel. Says the Gemara, so perhaps that is the machlokes between Rabbi Yochanan and Rabbi Lozer. That Rabbi Yochanan holds that Roish is poiter bin afalim, a head is something, and Rabbi Lozer holds it's not. Rabbi Lozer holds like Shmuel.
What happens if you had twins and the first baby was dead? It was a
Yeah. But how big were they?
They were regular little babies, but they were still viable. But one of them were dead.
One of them was dead.
It was a whole baby.
So there's two issues. There's Peter Rechem, what opened the womb, and what is considered a bechar for bechar. If it's dead, it's not a bechar.
The majority.
B'shalem,
The majority of the head came out. You consider that.
No, that's exactly what we're discussing now. That Shmuel said the head is nothing. B'shalem, if it's complete, the kuli alma loy pligi. So the Gemara says no. perhaps they're not discussing Shmuel. Rabbi Yochanan and Rabbi Elazar will say, if it's a complete baby, there's no machlokes. Ki pligi b'mechutach. The mar savar b'shol imudi kachashav. So maybe if the baby's whole, the head is considered a good birth, not like Shmuel. And over here, the machlokes is only because it's in pieces. The mar savar b'shol imudi kachashav b'mechutach like kachashav. Rabbi Elazar holds that a head is not considered a head since it's in pieces anyways. And Rabbi Yochanan holds, even when it's in pieces, a head is still a chashav a thing. Skip a couple lines, the Maharsha takes this out, it's basically the same thing. So there's some that say the machlokes between Rabbi Elazar and Rabbi Yochanan all on its own. They never spoke about mechutach. They never spoke about a cut up baby. They're talking about a shalom. And therefore, Omer Rabbi Elazar ein haroish kiroi vevarim. Rabbi Yochanan Omar haroish kiroi vevarim. If the baby is whole, it's dead, but it's whole, so Rabbi Elazar says, then the head is all by itself. The head has chashivas. And Rabbi Yochanan says the head has no chashivas, and it's like anything else. So in other words, just because the head was born, it's not considered a birth. And they are arguing exactly what Shmuel says, whether or not the head is considered something by itself or not. Tanan, so maybe we could prove it from our Mishnah. Seems to be a very strong question on Rabbi Yochanan from our Mishnah that says, don't worry, soon we're going to get to the Geshmakas Sugya of Toya. Don't forget the Sugya. We're getting there. I know you. We're getting there. The famous Sugya Niddah, Toya. The Mishnah in Avos, right? That says that Heinen Gufei Torah. What's good? The Sugya of Toya, the Niddah.
The next generation of the Torah is
What? No, it means even these cheshbonos, kinim and this cheshbon. Tonight it says in our Mishnah, if a baby comes out chopped up or feet first, breached, but what does it say? Mechutach oy misuros. It's mamish chaval. I don't have a chart. It would have been so much more geshmak. Okay, I was working on this Toya business. So if it says mechutach oy misuros, either or it seems like, and that's a big problem to Rabbi Yochanan. Mishiyotza ruboy hareu ki yolud. It says in both cases, cut up and feet first, that the roiv is considered a birth. Midikamar misuros michlal de mechutach ketiknoi. It says that if it came out feet first, that's the second case. But what's the first case? The first case is it's cut up, meaning it came out head first. V'ka'amar mishiyotza ruboy harezik yolud. That's Rabbi Elazar Shita, not Rabbi Yochanan. Kashil Rabbi Yochanan, Amalach Rabbi Yochanan, Eima yotza mechutach umesuros. The oi, you have to take the oi out. Mechutach umesuros. Va'oi katani, but it does say oi. Hachika'amar yotza mechutach oi shalom. The oi is going on something else. If it came out in pieces or whole, v'zeh mesuros, and they're both feet first, mishiyatze rubo yarezik yolod. But if it came out head first, then the head is what's chashav here. Or Papa says something else. Ketanoi. Papa says this machlokes Rabbi Elazar and Rabbi Yochanan are actually a machlokes tanoim. Hello, Barak. Gary ordered for you a special coffee holder thingy for the new base measures. Special, custom made for you. Omer Papa ketanoi yotza mechutach mesuras mishiyotza ruboy hareu ki yolod. Hold on, I've got to wait. It's causing issues here on the.
On microphone?
Yeah, of course.
I apologize.
No problem. He apologizes. Ketanoi yotza mechutach mesuras mishiyotza ruboy hareu ki yolod. We're going to have a lot of issues today. Besides that. Mechutach mesuras if it comes out in pieces, or feet first, mishiyatza rubai hareu kiyolud. That's fine. Once the roiv is what counts, according to the Tanakam. Rabbi Yossi Omer, mishiyatza ketiknoi, if it comes out head first. Wait a minute. What about rubai? He's arguing on rubai? Micah Omar. Does he hold that roiv doesn't work? There's no roiv here? Omar Apapa Hachika Omar. It's one case, says the Gemara. Yotza mechutach umesuros. In other words, Rav Papa is saying that this machlokes that we're reading now is the same as we explained before. So Rabbi Yochanan and Rabbi Lazar have somebody to rely on. Yotza mechutach umesuros, if it comes out in pieces. And feet first, mishiyotza rubai hareu kiyolud. Then you need a roiv. Haketiknoi haroish poiter. But if it comes out head first, then that's enough. Rabbi Yossi Omer mishiyatza rubai ketiknoi. So if it comes out in pieces, feet first, what does Rabbi Yossi hold? Roiv is not enough. Then you need the entire body, says Rav Papa. A new chiddush in Rav Papa. Rav Papa says you need the whole body. If it comes out in pieces, feet first. Now you see why a chart would help here? Yeah. I apologize. Next cycle. I was so focused on Toya that I dropped the ball here. I apologize. Maskav Rav Zvid. Miklad b'mesoros rubai namiloi patar. So Rav Zvid says, I don't understand. How could Rabbi Yossi hold, according to Rav Papa, that you need the entire body to come out? What happened to Roiv? In the entire Torah, we have a concept of Roiv. So he's b'chul Rav Papa. If it comes out in pieces and feet first, then the Roiv is enough. But if it comes out head first, Rabbi Yossi will hold that that's all you need is the head. Rabbi Yossi Omer mishiyatza ketiknoi l'chaim, that you have to stick in here. Rabbi Yossi holds that when it comes out head first, only ketiknoi when it's whole, it's complete. You hear?
Ruba means whole, right?
No, Ruba is a majority. Over here it says mishiyatza ketiknoi l'chaim. Only when it comes out alive, whole, then the head is paiter. We're getting there. 3 more lines will be at a new sugya, new mesechta, new toya. I know you came for toya. Have a seat. Come, sit. You gotta get ready for this. It's unbelievable.
Promoting this toya so much. I hope it's really what it is.
It's a lot more than what it is. Yeah.
Because I didn't see any charts about it. So.
Pictures. I'm gonna show you some charts.
I didn't see any pictures either.
I have a pile of charts here. What are you talking about? Look at this.
Because the Lomdish.
It's not Lomdish. It's not even Cheshvan.
Who uses A4?
I'm explaining everything. This is
embarrassing.
chopped up and feet first. Mishiyatza rubai arezik yolad. You need a roiv. Hakasiknoi hareish poiter. Then and the roish is poiter. Now the Gemara just says, what does roish mean? And we always were wondering, when most of the head comes out, what does that mean? 3-way machloikis. Veizer kisiknoi l'chaim mishiyatza roiv roishoy. Veizer roiv roishoy. This part right over here, the temple. I'm not sure. This is you might know. What does temple, synagogue have to do with the temple? Anything? It's just a soft place. Okay, he says no. So once this comes out, this part right over here, it's considered a bird. His forehead. What happened? How could that be? Anyways, he says the back spitz of the head, when that comes out, where the spitz, S-H-P-I-T-Z, spitz. The peak of the back of the head, when that comes out, that's the birth. All right, Rabbi Yisrael, if you were sleeping until now, you can wake up. Here we go. Yeah. 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 Why? It's not a cesarean. Okay, fine. Okay, we need a new phone. Rabbi, so let's continue because we got a nice juicy sug. Says the Mishnah. We're familiar with this Mishnah because we had this exact Mishnah yesterday. Hamapeles ve'yedua ma'u. If a woman gives birth and she has no idea if it's a zocher or a nekeva. And as we explained yesterday, it's most likely talking about a case where the baby came out, and that would be the chiddush. Teishev lezocher. No, because then it will cause a problem to the here's 7 days. So I'd have to make this smaller, and the kids are yeah. We're working on the Torah charts. We don't have time for that. Fine. What about Torah days? Does she get any Torah days? So as we said yesterday, if it comes out in pieces, she doesn't get Torah days. Why? Because maybe she gave birth to all the pieces beforehand and she already started her Torah days a month ago and her Torah days are over. If she gave birth to a real nefel and we see everything in front of us, yes, she gets Torah days. She just has to be makbid on the 14 of the Keva, we just showed, and she gets 26 Torah. Ein Yeduam Vlad Hoyo Imlav. If we have no idea if it was a Vlad, maybe it was just a sack of wind. Teisha v'zochar v'len Keva. Niddah. What does Niddah mean? As we explained yesterday, Niddah means she gets 14 days of Tumah. And on day 15, rather than having days of Tahara, if she sees Dam, she's a Niddah right away. She gets 0 days of Tahara. Omer Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi. Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi comes along and says a chiddush. Avra nahar v'hipila. By the way, we had the sugi also. She walked through the river and she lost her baby and she has no idea what it was. Mivia karban v'nechal. We are so sure that she gave birth to a viable baby that she brings a karban and the karban is eaten. And we don't say, oh, maybe it's a karban b'safek and it's chulun ba'azar and you can't eat it. You can eat it because we're 100% sure that she gave birth. Why? Halach acharoiv nashim. Now, because Rabbi Yeshua says this halach that we go by the roiv, this triggers this major sugya called taya. That's where it starts from. This halacha. Wait a minute, oh, I'm not done yet. If you don't know what it means at 8 o'clock, then I'll tell you. Most women give birth to a viable baby, and therefore this woman who went through the river and doesn't know what she gave birth to, probably she gave birth to a viable baby. Tanan, before we get into Taya, Nan. And you do on Vlad Hoyo, Niddah. It says in our Mishnah, if you don't know what she gave birth to, she sits for an Akeva 14 days and for a Niddah. In other words, she doesn't have any Yemei Toyar. Ask the Gemara, Amai Teishev Niddah, why doesn't she get any days of Tahara? According to Rabbi Shimon ben Levi. You go by the Roiv, the majority of women give birth to normal babies, so she should get Yemei Tahara as if she gave birth to a regular baby. V'Rav Nosson Vlad Ma'ali Al Yaldon. Says the Gemara, Masisim B'Shal Yuchziko Ubra. Either, whatever that means, we don't have a chazaka that she's pregnant. Either she's not 3 months, or nobody knows about it, the neighbors don't know, whatever that means. Worst Shurim ever. What is, it's just the phone is breaking down. Yeah. Okay. No, that's we on Daf 26. I got 4 thumbs down. 4 people said that this is a terrible recording. I got very insulted. I got very hurt. I know, but it's too late. So you shut off Siri, and that worked for 27, 28, and now we're Daf 29. Chashav Daf, like. Yeah, we need an iPhone 11. Again? Okay, so we have a Rav that give birth normally. We have a Miyut that don't give birth normally. We also have V'chol ha'yoldos, and here the Gemara says a Chiddush, V'chol ha'yoldos mitanfois. What does that mean? Most animals that give birth, the day before they give birth, you can already notice that they're giving birth. They have some moisture coming out. And v'zu hoya v'loy tinfa itla la ruba. And this animal, you didn't notice any moisture, therefore there's no roiv. Ikol ha'yoldos mitanfois. You just said all cows that give birth, they have tinuf. All animals that give birth. And this one didn't have tinuf. So it should be 100% the Bechar. So you have to just revise it a little bit. And most. So now we have a roiv against the roiv. We have most animals have tinuf, and this one didn't have tinuf. Roiv against the roiv. It ruins the roiv. It's gone. Why don't we just record with a regular phone also? Another phone maybe. We don't do live. All right. Turn this off.